It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. Study the past if you would define the future. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. To be wronged is nothing, unless you continue to remember it. Respect yourself and others will respect you. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute, the man who does not ask is a fool for life. When you see a good person, think of becoming like her or him. When you see someone not so good, reflect on your own weak points. Silence is a true friend who never betrays. Attack the evil that is within yourself, rather than attacking the evil that is in others. You cannot open a book without learning something. What the superior man seeks is in himself, what the small man seeks is in others. I hear and I forget. I see and I remember. I do and I understand. We have 2 lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. Give a bowl of rice to a man and you will feed him for a day. Teach him how to grow his own rice and you will save his life. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trials. It is not the failure of others to appreciate your abilities that should trouble you, but rather your failure to appreciate theirs. The man of wisdom is never of 2 minds. The man of benevolence never worries. The man of courage is never afraid. Only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. It is more shameful to distrust our friends than to be deceived by them. Real knowledge is to know the extent of one's ignorance. If what one has to say is not better than silence, then one should keep silent. To be wealthy and honored in an unjust society is a disgrace. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. Forget injuries, never forget kindnesses. Don't do unto others what you don't want done unto you. If your plan is for 1 year, plant rice. If your plan is for 10 years, plant trees. If your plan is for 100 years, educate children. In a country well governed, poverty is something to be ashamed of. In a country badly governed, wealth is something to be ashamed of. Education breeds confidence. Confidence breeds hope. Hope breeds peace. To see what is right and not do, it is the worst cowardice. The beginning of wisdom is to call things by their proper name. When a wise man points at the moon, the imbecile examines the finger. The superior man thinks always of virtue, the common man thinks of comfort. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. It is easy to hate, and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, and bad things are very easy to get. Learning without thought is labor lost, thought without learning is perilous. Without knowing the force of words, it is impossible to know more. The man who says he can, and the man who says he cannot, are both correct. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. If you are courteous, you will not be disrespected. If you are generous, you will gain everything. If you are honest, people will rely on you. If you are persistent, you will get results. If you are kind, you can employ people. Have no friends not equal to yourself. Never give a sword to a man who can't dance. The superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions. Roads were made for journeys, not destinations. If you are the smartest person in the room, then you are in the wrong room. The superior man understands what is right, the inferior man understands what will sell. Worry not that no one knows you, seek to be worth knowing. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. If there is righteousness in the heart, there will be beauty in the character. If there is beauty in the character, there will be harmony in the home. If there is harmony in the home, there will be order in the nations. When there is order in the nations, there will be peace in the world. Those who know the truth are not equal to those who love it. By nature, men are nearly alike. By practice, they get to be wide apart. He who knows and knows that he knows is a wise man, follow him. He who knows not and knows not that he knows not is a fool, shun him. Knowledge is merely brilliance in organization of ideas and not wisdom. The truly wise person goes beyond knowledge. Settle one difficulty, and you keep 100 away. You will never know how sharp a sword is unless it's drawn from its sheath. Never contract friendship with a man that is not better than thyself.